Hi y'all, I'm Eric Estepp from Out of the Groove on YouTube, and you're watching GGRTL 1.
Hey guys, GGRTL1 here, doing the first hosting of the league race in 11 years, hosting the GTNXS, the Twin 75s. Yes, this is going to be a one-make league. As you've seen in the qualifier, it was pretty interesting. Well, not just the qualifier, but we've, if you guys already seen in the shootout that happened last weekend. It was pretty incredible. Jether Sidley got to the finish very wild fashion, actually. But speaking of which, we're about to get started with Duel 1. And yeah, go ahead with the interviews. Jared?
Yep, I'm going to start here with the car number 84 of Ryan Morton. Ryan, not exactly the best spot for your duel. However, you seem to have pretty good pace in testing and practice. What do you think your chances are in the duel?
I don't know. See what happens. It's not really a big deal for the duel for me, but it's just nice to be in it.
Do you think you could keep capitalizing on the performances that you've had throughout testing?
Yeah, why not? We did good in practice. We can do good in the duels on the main race, no matter where we start.
Alright, thank you for your time, Ryan. Good luck out there today. We now move on to the number 8 AC Delco GTR of Kyle Robison. Kyle, you haven't had a whole lot of testing time in this league. However, you immediately surprised the entire paddock by qualifying on pole for your duel. How does it feel?
Honestly, it's pretty great. I feel like everybody underestimated me as a speedway driver because I've been kind of trash in other endeavors. So I mean, but I'm always good at the speedways.
How do you feel about your chances in that car? Is that car feeling pretty quick?
I feel pretty confident about it. I'd have to not get hung out, that's for damn sure. But that's how it goes with everybody, so we'll see how everything plays out. Hopefully somebody ends up going with me at some point.
You've had made communications with other teams regarding strategies. Do you feel like you're going to be doing that today?
I don't think so, but I hope at least somebody ends up being on the same page at some point. Maybe build a friend over the course of the run.
Alrighty, thank you for your time, Kyle. We now move on to the number 14 GoPro Logitech GTR, Devins Baker. Devins, your first duels race for the league. Feeling the excitement?
Oh yeah, I've been waiting to actually get this started since Halloween. Actually, I thought about the idea. I was like, what if we actually had a league race going? And yeah, the day is finally here. Finally get this heat race going. Just really excited. Just want to see what the outcome's going to be. I definitely feel it's going to be a wild one tonight. Whether it's going to be in Duel 1 or Duel 2. Definitely, I feel everybody's going to be very competitive for sure.
How's your car feeling around here? Do you feel like everything's dialed in?
Not everything's dialed in, but I could definitely get used to it. I've been hammering at it, all week, trying to figure out how to keep this car, stable in the corners and not slide up on the bottom. But whatever is that needs to be handled, we can definitely figure it out in the duels, whether it be during or even after the duels.
Thank you for your time, Devins. Good luck out there today.
Thank you.
GGRTL. God damn it!
Back out.
No. Welcome to the GGRTL1 race broadcast of the Twin 75 Duel 1 for the GTNXS. I'm Jared Sidderly in the commentary booth We have 5 cars entered into today's event. Car number 8, whilst not number 1 on the grid, is on pole for today's race, alongside Devin Baker, the number 14. Ryan Morin lines up third at the number 84, Tim Horton's GTR, alongside Peter. I'm going to butcher that name on the first run, so I might not attempt it. In the number 17 PlayStation DCR car,
8,
in 4.
14, 84, 17, 33.
And Drew Schmanke in the number 33. Tag Heuer GTR is going to be starting last place. He will be lining up behind the 17. Should be.
Get closer, guys, because we start at 33. We start at 3,000.
We're at 1,000.
100 mile an hour is pace speed. And full course yellow speed. The guys are now heading their way up the field. Race control is making known procedures. Now at the 2,000 meter board, restart is at 3. Kyle Robison in the AC Delco Fender car is going to lead the field to the green. Should be side by side between all of them. This one looks worthy of a race start. And we're away. Green flag is in the air for the first twin 75 here at Round X. Robison gets a good start. He's got help from Morton behind at the number 84. The 2 DZ Dragon Zero racing cars of the 14 and the 17 now are trying to push each other, but now the 33 is in line on the outside with the 8 and 84.
Oh shit. Wrong fuel mix.
I was like, why am I struggling to push you?
Here comes the 8 now on the outside after falling in line very briefly after a bit of a fuel gap there. Trying to make his way now through the field. It's a 2-car line versus a 3-car line. The 8 trying to side draft the 2 DCR cars. Not going to be able to make anything work. The 33 and 84 are now side by side with each other. The 84 is in line with the 8. Side by side for 4th once again as the number 8's in the wall.
Just number 2. Or second place.
So now the 14, 2 DCR cars are now separated. That is the number 17 PlayStation car, driven by Peter.
Peter, got your Azabite song still.
They want it.
You want it?
Peter Luanek, there we go. Is on the very inside of the track. That's been very dusty in the test races we've done here throughout the month. But now the number 8 has taken the lead away from the 14. The TRP and Motorsport car leads their way heading to the 0 marker. Oh wait, no. We're at the 4. What marker is this now?
2,000.
So here's 1,000 here.
1,000. Oops.
Wow, I'm in. I think we both cocked that one up. But anyway, right now the 33 is now getting in line with the rest of the field. Meanwhile, the 17 shoots to the lead with the help of the slingshot, but he's just gone clear of the number 8 car now, side by side now for the lead. 33 pushes the 17 a bit. The 84 gets in line with the 8. A non-stop side-by-side fest throughout the back straight so far. Now at the 6,000 meter marker, the DCR cars are now side-by-side, 3 wide for the lead now. Now for second place as the number 8 being pushed by the 84 once again. The 14 of Devin Baker currently holding the lead. Drew Schmanke now moves to the outside of the Tag Heuer car. And now it looks like the 14 was being eaten up by the 8 and 84. Now he's been pushed by Luanek as we now gear towards turn 3 for the first time today. The 8 car is now falling back in line. I believe he might be playing it safe, might be playing the fuel strategy game. We'll see what happens here as we go through turns 3 and 4 now. The 33 takes the middle line, staying, and the 17 is now right in line with him. The 17 on the low line. We'll see what happens here. Contact is made between the two of them. Meanwhile, the 14 and the 84 were side by side. The 8 shoots past both the 84 and the 17. Ooh, the 8's a bit sideways trying to get low, but he's going to be able to make it work. Robison to the lead. That famous number 8 is on another car this weekend. Hopefully Teresa doesn't sue his ass for it. But meanwhile, he is leading, well, was leading. Schmakey is now pulled out ahead of the number 8 car, and now the 17's in line with him. The Schmakey Performance and Industries car leads the field going up the hill. Peter Lewanik in the number 17 Dragon Zero racing car, currently moving to the outside to take the lead, but it looks like the rest of the field is now single filing out. And the potential pit window is open. There's a bit of a bump going on. The 84's in the wall.
I should have let off. That's my fault.
Ryan Morton, the only Canadian in the field, has now been dropped back to 5th. After a bit of a moment there, we've seen this in testing where 3 cars bump draft at the same time. One of them is going to get sideways and into a wall, and unfortunately that one happened to be Ryan Bourne. But right now the 17 and 33 having a fierce battle for the lead. They're consistently slingshotting each other. Nearly clear was the 33. Now he is clear. And it looks like the 17 now trying to make the move to the inside. However, that's allowing the door to remain open for the rest of the field to come in. 14's going to squeeze in between both of them. Devin Speaker to the lead. The number 8 of Kyle Robison all the way down to the inside. 3 wide for second place now. This is intense racing. As, you know, boring as I make it sound. Right now the 14 holds the lead. The Logitech GoPro car holding the high line. The number 8 and the number 8 was holding the low line, but now he's back on the high line. He's going to have some ground to make up as right now the 17 is catching the wall. The 33 trying to look low on the DZR cars. He's on the inside of the 17, puts the car into the wall slide pit. However, he's now going to the inside. He's dropping places. Never mind. Nearly 3 wide for a second there. However, it does not look like the 33 is going to be able to mount a charge for the lead. But the number 8 out of nowhere does. The AC Delco car currently out in front. And here comes the 84 car on the inside, in line with the 33. The number 8 tries to block the 84, moves lower to try getting past Robison. Moore, however, does not have enough speed. Schmakey now moves to the inside. He gets into the back of the 84 car. That's something that's made the radio. He's starting to single file out is the field now, which is probably the calm of the storm before potential pit stops come in.
I do. It's so focused on not trying to die. Alright.
Now they're side by side. The field's starting to split up. The 8's going down low. He's out of the draft. I think that might be an intentional maneuver. Now it's Peter Lewanik, currently out in front of 33 once again to his outside. That's where Schmakey's been wanting to make his moves around the 17 car. He's in line with Ryan Morton.
Hand out window, hand out window.
That is the 14 team. They are coming in. The Logitech GoPro team is coming in. The 8 car right in line with the 84. The 14 goes high above him. Will we see anyone else pit?
Not
sure yet.
Oh, the 9 and 17 made contact as we pan back to the lead. The 17's got the inside wall. The 33, they both held on to it. But now Peter Lewanik has fallen back. He's losing momentum. The number 8 takes the lead from the 33. Will he stay out? No, he's coming in.
This is the safe move.
Let's go, Drew.
So the 8, the 17, and the 14 are coming in. The 33 and 84 stay out. The 33's hit the wall.
Go, drop the jack. Go.
The 14 beats the 8 out of the pit lane. The 8 comes out now ahead of the number 17 team, who's just pulled out of the pits now.
Oh, I fucked myself.
Jumping all the way across, it was a little lag.
Wait, do you have enough fuel?
Oh, yeah. It's 1 point. It's fine.
Fuel concerns on the Schmanky Performance pit box right now.
You have no idea how much fuel I have left.
The 84 of Ryan Moore in line with him.
Fuck my life. God damn it.
Come on, catch me. Come on, catch me. Get it together. Peter, you're behind him?
He just shot around.
Alright, that works. I guess.
So now the rest of the field is going to try hooking up, see what they can do. 20.
Pass me, pass me, pass me. Don't hit me. Pass me.
20 to 21 seconds back from the leaders. It is now up to them to maintain what they can and maybe claw back any ground they may have lost. We are halfway through this duel, the first of the twin 75s that we will be hosting. The 84 still in line with the 33. Meanwhile, it looks like the field behind is starting to get organized themselves here. As we now go through turns 1 for the third through fifth place cars. 17 stays low. Well, he's starting to drift up high now towards the middle to low line. As the 8 and 14 hook up on the outside.
Oh shit!
The car's around! The car's in the wall!
Fuck!
He held on to it! No, he ends it! The 14 is around!
Caution, caution, caution!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Has been thrown out!
Damn.
God damn it. I really thought it was a
Damn.
stick. Fuck me.
So now the field,
Damn.
the field has been frozen. 100. The leaders will have to coast to 100 mile an hour.
I didn't cook my
Get
damn
to the bye
tires.
line, maybe 5,000 meters. It may be later.
Gather line
17.
5,000. Restart 10,000.
I don't know. I don't
You're at
know.
30. You're about 4,000, Drew. So now the rest of the field is going to be clawing their way back up. This will give the 33 team a chance to save fuel. Alright, Peter, start slowing down.
Yep.
Alright,
So,
Kyle, lights on.
punching cage.
Alright,
Wait, does everybody need to pit? The leaders need to pit?
I'm fine.
I don't know, do you think we need to? I don't know, probably.
You need a picture. I don't. That's for sure.
looks like the 33 team is opted to restart on the outside lane. As the 17 team the car has now caught up Peter Luwanig, who avoided the carnage of the 8 and 14. Alright, start slowing down, Kyle. You are to line up alongside the 17 on the inside. The 14 is going to be in line with you. So now, at the 7,000 marker, all cars have lined up. Fuel saving is very imperative for the teams that for the two cars that did not pit. That would be Ryan Warren and Drew Schmanke, second and first respectively.
You guys are too close, too close. Spread them out, spread them out, spread out. Spread out.
What do you mean?
Right lane, left lane, right lane, left lane.
Drew, move over.
Because I can't see the
left
marker.
a smidge.
I think lights should be out of it at this point, I believe.
All right, lights out. All right, 10,000 is the restart zone for these drivers. Schmanke will decide when they go. Whether he gives a signal to the drivers is up to him. And we are closing in on the line. The 84 is actually not matched up with the 33. And we are green once again, it looks like. The 84 pulled more than a Jeff Gordon there. As the 33 now jets into the lead. The 33's got his blinker on. I think he may be coming in. The 84 car in line with him. Coming to 1 to go this time by. Not sponsored by Credit One Bank, despite what you may think.
Oh, shit.
As the 14 moves around the high line of the number 8.
I was going to do like a light push.
Peter Luwanik has taken the lead of this race. The 33 is indeed coming in this time. He's hugging the inside. This is it for the 33 team. No one else is coming in. His race is over, effectively. Unless if there is a giant smash up between all our cars up ahead. White flag is in the air. The 14 Logitech car currently out in front ahead of the number 17. It's a DZR 1-2 at the current moment.
I don't like hearing the play. I like hearing that 1-2. Oh, hi.
The 84 gets the shove from the 8. The Fly America jet is going to be making a landing on the airport.
Where? I don't see a fucking plane. What do you mean?
There was a plane that just spawned on my screen.
Not on mine.
It's going for the landing. Here comes the 14 leads, the 8.
It's a fucking static picture. That plane never moves.
You sure about that? Because I've seen it move.
I just watched it.
Yeah, I don't really see it on my screen. I'd be lagging.
Well, anyway, it was on my screen he was trying to attempt a landing. Meanwhile, the
Jared, what are you smoking and why aren't you sharing it?
Anyway.
The 17, Luwanik leads Baker, Lauren, and Robison.
Shit.
There's a bit of dicing being held. The 14's out of line. It's no longer a DZR 1-2.
Damn you, Devitt.
What do you mean, damn me? I got squeezed like a bar of soap in prison.
On the outside line is all 4 cars. It's getting quite dicey though. The 84 right on the back bumper.
He's like fucking twerking his booty in front of me.
The 8 right on the back bumper of the 84. Now looking outside, he's not going to be able to make anything of it. Out of turn 2 for the final time in Duel 1. The PlayStation car currently leads ahead of the number 84.
Come on, Peter, let's go.
They made contact. There's a bit more contact. The 17 is hit by the 14. The 8 on the outside line with no help.
God damn it.
Hurry up, Devin's giving
You left me at the trying! Damn it!
And now it's single filed out once again at the 3,000 marker. In the distance, you can see the number 33 Tag Heuer machine, driven by Drew Schmanke, who, if you missed the last lap, he did have to pit. So will we see any more shuffling before we get to turn 3? The 84 tried something, not quite able to make something happen. He goes to the inside. The 17 is blocking.
I'm trying to get on the fucking line. He's blocking
Luwanik is going to keep blocking the 84. The 14 on the outside. The 8 does not have the momentum. The 17 is waving all over the track. The 84 is in the wall.
Good. Fucking blocking me like a fucking hose.
The 8 on the outside of the 17 has more speed. The 17 is now the one being left out to dry. Through turn 3 for the final time. The AC Delco machine currently leads. It's 3 wide behind him. The 84, the 17 got a bit squirrely. Now moving to the inside of the number 8. Here's Luwanik. Robison still holds on to the lead. The 14 right in line with the number 8. As is the 84. Luwanik has no help. He's going to come up in front of his teammate. Luwanik comes up in front of his teammate. No! He's in the wall. He's in the wall. He's around. Second flag is in the air. Who's going to take it? The 84 in the wall from the 8. Big break at the wall.
Yes!
Is going to
Yes! Yes!
What the fuck, Ryan?
Yes!
He's a pinball for crying out loud.
Oh, man. Whew.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what a finish. .127 at the line is the winning margin. The Dragon Zero Racing number 14 team will take it.
Round of applause for Drew finishing.
That was wild.
Yeah, it was.
What the fuck happened to you, dude? You fucking were on the low line. I'm like, oh, what's going on with him?
Ryan, you had decent pace today. Your last lap was quite hectic. What was going on from your point of view?
Well, Kyle, a majestic beast over there, be like blocking me towards the pit wall, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna hit this pit wall, and my rear end hit the pit wall, and it was like, oh, well, I'm fucked. I'm sliding into him, and I put him in the wall.
That wasn't the only moment you had on track. You also had moments with the number 17 team on the back straight.
Oh yeah, motherfucker be blocking me. Yo, we still got like 2 miles to go. Chill your ass. Shit didn't happen until the last corner. We're down the straight just cruising, you know. So I'm just here drinking my pop, and I go with one hand. I got the 17 blocking me.
Overall, though, would you say your team got plenty of experience out there?
What do you mean? It was like every other
Or
race.
good,
You knew what happened.
good data.
We did like pretty majestic, and then we died at the end. Oh, and also that yellow kind of fucked me for my strategy. I'm not gonna lie, a little fucked me in the ass.
Thank you for your time, Ryan. Alright, so now we move on to the number 8 team. Kyle Robison finished 3rd today after an impressive pole position. Kyle, things could have gone better to say the least. What happened?
Well, my strategy was kind of stupid to begin with, so that kind of set everything off, and I was playing off of my heels from that point. And then we got in the wreck, and then that killed my tires to a pretty bad point. It was the worst time for that kind of thing to happen too, because then we were coming to another restart. And I saw the 33 pit. I didn't think that the 33 and I were going to be fast enough to catch up in just one lap, so I stayed out. And then thought I had a good block for the win. I know I got him close to the pit wall. I didn't think he would have hit it. I thought I gave him plenty of room, and then there was the initial shunt, and then I was just pile driven into the wall.
Overall, though, would you say this was a great race for the team?
It could have gone better. I was doing a lot of extra stuff behind the scenes to try to set a strategy up. I still haven't quite figured one out yet, but I feel like what I did worked well enough.
Do you think you'll lining up 5th on the grid? Do you think you'll have a good enough shot on Sunday?
I mean, I can't even lie. I'm kind of pissed that I lost the pole that I had. I mean, but I think the car is fast enough. It's not going to be that big of a deal.
Will you be discussing matters with the 84 team?
No.
Once we're done with this, no?
No. We've kind of set our piece on it, and we'll leave it at that and move on.
Alright, thank you for your time, Kyle. We now move on to the number 14, Devin Baker, finally. He finally got himself a victory in this series. You were close on so many occasions, never been able to get it done. Today, you've finally done it. Where did that come from?
Honestly, that was just right place, right time. But it was based on unfortunate circumstances for the other guys involved. But I saw all the shuffling going on. It's like, okay, I can work with the 8, seeing he broke away, you know, a little bit, and decided to give him that big shove, going into turn 3, and to work with that. Also, to mention, speaking of big shove, I didn't mean to actually, you know, turn him on, after he got pit stops in. I was trying to, you know, I thought it would actually hold, like, you know, like other times it, you know, when you get a big push like that, I thought it would hold, but I didn't mean to actually just cause us both to wreck and almost ended our day.
Your other car finished 4th today and got into a bit of a moment with the 84 team. Do you think improvements need to be made before Sunday?
I think it'll be fine. It's just racing. I mean, of course it's the last lap. I mean, it could have been handled just up a little bit later, but that's fine. It's racing. Whether it's like the last lap or last corner. I mean, adjustments still need to be made, but I wouldn't say, you know, what he did was wrong. I mean, he was fine. But overall, I think it was a good day. It was a good day. I just hated for Drew. He didn't make it to the finish with us. Was really hoping to actually, be like one, like I would say, one battle royale for the finish. Just hated that he didn't get a chance to actually compete with us. It's really would have been huge actually, especially after the test sessions we had.
Alrighty, thank you for your time.